Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv.
Some couple of days ago on this channel, I brought to you the story that is trending, and it is about the purported or alleged, or let us say confirmed report underneath workings towards the failure of APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and this came from no other than Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai.
I believe that there are elements in the villa that want us to lose the elections because they didn't get their way. They had their candidate. Their candidate didn't win the primaries. And I think they are still trying to get us to lose the elections. And they are hiding behind the president's desire to do what he thinks is right.
He said there are some cabals elements in ASO-ROCK in Abuja in the presidency working towards the failure of APC, working towards the failure of TINUBU. They said that TINUBU is not their own candidate and therefore he has to be pulled down. This prompted even the wife of BUHARI, the president, to talk about it. She shared the video of Nasir El-Rufai and she hashtagged it in a certain way that people started, tongue started wagging, like, what's really going on here? Now, a publisher called Jafar has revealed the names of some people allegedly believed to be the elements working against the presidential ambition of the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu. Well, Nasir El-Rufai has said it already on an interview on Channels Television. He had alleged that some elements in Aso Villa are working against Tinubu. So, who are these people? What is this about? Well, he said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu might not win this election if care is not taken. Now, Jafar claim is this: Maman Daura is not part of the elements working against Tinubu. And he said he has written a lot about Maman Daura's influence back then, but to everyone's surprise, he's not even part of the Villa element working against Tinubu's presidency. Maman Daura, who is uncle, as they said, to Buhari, is currently convalescing in London, in the United Kingdom, like his nephew. Maman Daura back then was often seen with Buhari. Buhari seems to be more comfortable with him. But all of a sudden, we realized that Maman Daura is no longer seen with Buhari, taking pictures, moving back and forth. He decided to go on the ground. He has been settled. In fact, when Osinbajo visited Maman Daura at his Dennis Osadebe Street residence in Abuja, sometimes February 2022, to seek for support for his presidential ambition, Maman Daura, the old man, clearly reminded the vice president, Osinbajo, about an unwritten agreement to support Tinubu after Buhari's tenure, telling him, he helped you to be who you are today. Why do you want to just mess this up? Why do you just want to, put fingers in the eyes of someone who helped you to become what you are today? I cannot support you. I don't want to be part of this. Now, so what are these major anti-BAT elements in the villa today? You'll be shocked. Number one, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired the president of Nigeria. Second, Sani Zangon Daura and Sabiu Tunde. Now, while Zangon Daura is 85 years old, he is openly expressing his support for Atiku. Tunde is clandestinely pulling the Buhari strings like a skilled puppeteer. Zangon Daura, a former minister under Obasanjo and a notable Arewa elder, had always identified with the PDP until 2015, when Buhari won the election, he quickly changed his alliance. But Zangon Daura, a close friend of Buhari, surprised APC power brokers when he started supporting Atiku after eating for 8 years in APC government, as they say, eating, chopping. It was Tunde who allegedly persuaded Buhari to give military cover to Emefiele to stave off DSS from arresting him. Insiders said DSS sought a court order to check and investigate Emefiele for terrorism financing. You know, people thought the financing is Boko Haram. No. You'll be shocked. Emefiele is an Igbo man. Who is he financing? Who are the terrorists? Who are the people that have been proscribed? Of course, I'm sure you know the answer. They say Emefiele should be investigated for terrorism financing after he discovered that he gave intervention loans to suspected IPOB members. If you remember, or you've been listening to Simon Ekpa, he talked about certain people. He even talked about Nnamdi Kanu's brother getting certain amount of money from state governors. Where is this money coming from? Anyway, to rein in Emefiele, BAT camp got a willing tool in DSS. As a pretext for avoiding arrest, the CBN boss left the country on annual leave and returned after clearing the coast. The APC governor's outcry is not about the plight of the masses, but the waning chances of their party. One thing is clear in this drama. Emefiele's election if Naira swap is as politically motivated as DSS plan to charge him with terrorism financing. When this came up, I said, come on, Emefiele would never have come up with this swap of Naira notes just to the pre-election. No, he wouldn't have done this just at the eve of election. No. Election is just there. He wouldn't have done this. He did this because he needed to do certain things too, and they decided to punish him. Buhari knows about these things. He folded his hands in a certain way, but behind the scene, from what we are hearing now, Emefiele was protected somehow. Well, while Emefiele was licking his wounds over the botched presidential dream, I told you he wanted to be president of Nigeria. He didn't get the opportunity to be president. He got an intel that BAT had moved logistics to states. Emefiele then remembered it was time Nigeria redesigned its currency. He sold the idea to the president, who approved this idea without consulting the finance minister, economic team, national assembly, etc. In 2012, people's voices killed CBN's plan to coin lower denominations. So now, all of a sudden, he sold the idea and that's it. It worked. He felt good about it. Why? Because BAT already moved logistics. And when they say logistics, you know what it is? Money all over. So who is going to start removing those logistics and trying to move bullion vans, trying to make sure that all of these things are covered? It is BAT, Atiku, and the rest of them. All of them are working underneath. So now that it is now like this, well, we will see, because, TINUBU is ready to go all the way. That's the truth. From Buhari to the Daura's brothers, Tunde Sabiu, Osibanjo, and those ministers like Ngige, Aregbesola, Lai Mohammed, former minister like Rotimi Amechi, and others, many of them, we cannot believe them or trust any of them anyway. They are all criminals. Plus they are articulated, Abubakar, all criminals. Even the man that wants to be APC presidential candidate, that is APC, I'm talking about Osibanjo, he himself too, they say he's going to do good, but we don't know. When they get in there, they turn. And now we have Mr. BAT also trying to see what he needs to do. They say APC's defeat has been sealed the day TINUBU bought the presidential ticket at the primary. They say no reasonable person will ever support TINUBU to become president. But then, the question we should ask ourselves is this: how many reasonable people do we have in Nigeria? If you say no reasonable person will support him to be president, you might be correct. But if you have more unreasonable people, you know what it means? It means it will become president. What are your thoughts as regards this one? This is what it is right now. Let us meet at the comment section below. Do not forget to like and share this video. It's very important. Like and share this video. If you're new here, smash on the subscription button. If you're a returning subscriber, I say thanks for returning.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.